All right, let's get a closer look live now about the U.S. Supreme Court ruling, and Governor Hochul also weighing in on this a short time ago. Joining us live is the New York State Senate Deputy Leader, Democrat Michael Gianaris. We thank you for being here. Your reaction?
Well, good afternoon, first of all. My reaction is one of horror. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court, which throughout our nation's history was a force for progress, has now shown itself between this and the expected Roe v. Wade decision coming shortly to be taking us backwards. And now it's falling to us at the state level to fill in the gap and make sure we're safe. Thank God we have a Democratic majority in the state Senate. We can work with our colleagues in the Assembly and with the governor to do what we can to react to this decision.
Let me stop you there, Senator. How exactly do you fill a gap? How do you make any changes that would essentially prevent a U.S. Supreme Court ruling from having a practical effect in New York State?
Well, we can't prevent a Supreme Court ruling from having an effect, but we can work within the bounds that the Supreme Court decision sets. So even though they have struck down the laws that currently exist, it does allow us to identify sensitive locations and continue to restrict guns in those locations, for example, at schools, in the subways, on mass transit, et cetera. And so I know we're analyzing the ins and outs of this decision currently so that we can react in a way that's legally permissible as soon as possible.
All right. I want to get your reaction to this reaction from Tom King, the president of the Plaintiff New York State Rifle and Pistol Association, saying he is relieved that the lawful and legal gun owner of New York State is no longer going to be persecuted by laws that have nothing to do with the safety of the people and nothing to make people safer.
Well, that's utter nonsense. And, if you believe the NRA and the likes of the NRA, then I guess Tom has a point. But I think the people of New York in particular have expressed over and over again the desire to have responsible gun laws, keep guns out of the hands of people who would misuse them, and that would make us safer. Unfortunately, this decision is taking us backwards. I agree with Mayor Adams on that 100%.
So what happens now? Governor Hochul has suggested she would call the legislature back into a special session. Is that happening?
Yeah, I'm sure it will happen. I know we're working with the governor's office right now to figure out first things first. We have to put bill language together, draft legislation, and then once that's ready, I'm sure we'll go in at the first opportunity to make sure we make New Yorkers safer. But as everyone has pointed out, nothing changes today. So we have in the short term time to go and do what we can to continue to provide protections for New Yorkers.
New York State Senate Deputy Leader Michael Gianaris, we thank you.